One day, we were at a loss. We had $20 to our name. We had no food in our cabinets, nothing. We used that $20 to get to church because our car was on empty because we didn't know what else to do. And then we were gonna hide. We were gonna sneak up into the crowd, and just disappear, and maybe God would help us out. But we weren't allowed to do that. We walked in the door. We were trying to hide. Everybody at the door was nice. I didn't see anybody because I was so nervous, And then I saw Dennis, and he didn't look away. I didn't look away. I wanted to hide, but he came right up to us and it was welcoming immediately. He opened the door, and then everybody else was we met people.
I have never been to church until the day I came to Summit. I wasn't raised in any, with this around me. So my first church experience was the first Sunday that we came here. So I had a work lunch, and Jennifer was there. And I had said something about church, and she mentioned that she came to Summit. And I was like, okay, I'll look into that. And she had written our name down on the One More board. And she never mentioned that to me. I had no idea that was working in the background at all. And then a month or so passed, and we had another work lunch, and I had said something to her about how we ended up, coming, and it's been great. And she was like, no way. I put your guys' names on there. Everything aligned in a way that's just not a coincidence. Like, it was meant to happen that way. Even the service that day, we were sobbing the whole time.
Yeah, we cried the entire service up there, so.
We ended up coming back a few days later, and we got groceries from the church as well, and Pastor Jerry prayed over us for him to get a job. The next day, he gets a call for a full-time job, and I'm like, this is just unreal to me.
Yeah.
And then when you realize, that stuff doesn't just happen, and it just aligned perfectly for us. And even the way we communicate with one another has been game-changing, how, because we put God above everything else.
Yeah.
Since, we got baptized, and everything's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's still hard. We still have the same struggles, the same challenges, the same debt. Everything's the same, but the way that we see it and we handle it and we treat one another, it's amazing. And I give it all to God, because I couldn't do this by myself.
No, we tried.
So besides the One More board, I really, the first time I added her was actually at a Multiply event. Me and my husband had come to hear what it was all about and how we were giving. And so I added her name, wrote it on one of those Plinko chips, and added her in there. I have invited other people before, and every time I find out that they've tried it out or come and loved it, it's such a blessing to feel that I'm helping others find a home and find a place and find the love of God, and just have that multiply even more.